Hey everybody. So I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about my morning. And so we're actually doing it in the bathroom because you know how it is with a little 17-month-old. Ariana, look. Is that you?
Okay.
Yeah. So anyways, what I wanted to talk to you guys about, some of you guys don't know, but in 2012 I was on Dr. Phil's show for I was in like the best relationship, and it was discussing being a professional athlete suffering from self-destructive measures such as like eating disorder, self-image issues. I was just super depressed. I was living this like fake life. Everybody around me thought I was like confident, healthy, happy, and in an awesome relationship. And in actuality, my whole life was like crumbling. I was severely depressed. I was binging and purging really bad via exercise, and just pretty lost. Like, it all comes down that I didn't know how to love myself very well. So, anyways, long story short, just to update you, this morning, after a couple years, I decided to email Dr. Phil back just thanking him. And I had no idea how emotional I would be doing that because he sent me away to treatment for like 8 weeks. And I mean, I was dealing with something that like I thought was instinct. I mean, I had been dealing with like eating disorder type behavior since I was like, I think 7 or 8. And I didn't even realize how long it had been until I went to treatment, the Center for Change. That's where I went, and it literally changed my life. I'm actually really happy. Until I went to Dr. Phil, I didn't believe in the kind of life that I live right now. I didn't want kids. I never in a million years thought I would get married. And deep down inside, it had to do more so with like not feeling like I was worthy of that. Like that nobody would actually want to marry me and we could be happy together and not fight or argue, or we could love each other for being 100% ourselves. And I had no idea how emotional it would be just to thank him, because without Dr. Phil and his show believing that I was capable of happiness and like I was capable of loving myself and having a family and just being super happy, I would have never been able to have that. And I mean, I might have been able to, but like, I don't know. I don't know if I would, because I've been raised in a family with a lot of divorce and a lot of fighting and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, I love my family and they're amazing. But you are a product of your environment, and if you grew up in an environment that doesn't promote long-lasting, healthy, loving relationships, then it's going to be pretty hard for you to have that in the future. And then when you have relationships after relationships and they seem to be the exact same thing, but you think you're doing things differently, that comes down to you. That comes down to where you're at. I mean, I didn't love myself, and so I attracted people who showed me love like the way that I treated myself, which was not what I was wanting. So, anyways, going to his show was the scariest, craziest, emotional thing I've ever done. But because of Dr. Phil, I have Brandon, my husband. I have my daughter who's getting into my makeup, Ariana. And I have my happiness. And for that, I'll forever be grateful to the Dr. Phil show and to the Center for Change and to my faith in God, who without that, I wouldn't have been able to get through all the things that I got through. So just a little update on my life, and I'm so unbelievably grateful. And if for some reason you guys are struggling with any of the things that I had mentioned, like eating disorders, not loving yourself, being depressed, being emotional, pretending to be somebody that you're not really knowing who you are, kind of thing, don't feel like you can't ask for help and don't feel like you can't go to therapy. I mean, I went to the Dr. Phil show. I went to 8 weeks of extensive therapy. I went there and they watched every movie you made. They sent you to like therapists every day. You had nothing but therapy type things all day long for 8 weeks. And then when I came home, I committed myself to a full year of therapy, either once a month or twice a month, and sometimes 3 times a month, because sometimes you need to look outside yourself for help from somebody that's an expert in what you're dealing with. So don't feel afraid to ask for help, because every single person in this world deserves the happiness and the love and just the overall health that I feel now. And it wouldn't have been for the 1 second that I went out of my way to email Dr. Phil asking for help that I would have been capable of changing my life. So, with all that being said, I hope you have a great day and so much love to y'all. Mwah! And then give him a kiss. Give him a kiss.